Hey everyone, my name's Dusty Mason, and I own and operate the Shred Academy. I've been on two wheels since I was 4 years old, raced professional downhill bikes for over 10 years, and now I live in my van and ride and coach full time. Let's get shredding.
Hey everybody, and welcome to the next video. Great job getting this far. Let's keep it going. Now, we're at our small gap jump or double, right? And this is about the same length as that tabletop we were just at. And that's a great place to start for your first gap jump, whether it be a little smaller than a tabletop you're comfortable with, or the same size. We don't want to set ourselves up for failure right away. So this guy is about one bike length. We'll measure it out. A little longer, but about a half, so 1.5 bike lengths. Okay, this is perfect. So now what we want to do is come in with the same speed that we felt comfortable getting over the tabletop, but a few things to remember to make us more comfortable with covering this distance in between. Now, we want to be at our highest in the middle of the jump. So think about, you want to jump up to something in the middle of the jump, because once you reach the middle of the jump, you're going to have all that distance you went up to go down. Second thing, let's not try to jump across. If you're trying to jump across the jump, you're going to tell that your front tire dives because you're unweighting that rear wheel before it's really left the ramp. So you're gonna feel like you're getting bumped. Third thing is you're trying to set your front tire down at the top of the landing. You're not trying to overshoot it, so don't think you have to make it all the way to the bottom of the landing. With the right speed and the right form, you'll have enough height with the correct shape of the lip, as long as you're riding jumps that are properly built. You're gonna have the right height and the right arc to meet the landing appropriately. So if you're finding that you don't have the right height with your speed, try to work on your form. So let's get to a few examples and we'll talk you through. I approach this jump with the same speed as the previous tabletop. I make sure that I'm preloading up the face of the jump and jumping off the top of the lip. Notice I'm at my highest in the middle of the jump, and I'm setting my front wheel down first, followed by the rear tire. If you'll take note, with a jump this size, by the time my back wheel is leaving the ramp, my front tire is more than halfway across. So being scared of coming up short should not be realistic. Here's what can happen when we get scared and we don't execute our form properly. While I do come into this jump with the appropriate speed, my upper body stays hunched over my top tube and I don't actually explode off the lip, giving me no height for the bike to catch any air, and I case it with the rear tire. As I'm approaching the double, I'm assessing how big the lip is and where I'm going to preload. Once I've started my preload and I can see past the lip of the jump, I'm already starting to spot my landing. Now if I jump up the ramp, I'm not gonna make it over. If I'm scared and stay clinched, I'm not gonna make it over. Good form and commitment is gonna help you make it over more than speed every day.